getting recorded. For the photo's sake, we need this, ma. However, Nishita or Rani, you take a GPS pics of us, and then uh, all the students who are dressed up, uh, please switch on your cameras quickly to have an photograph, and then we can proceed further. Photograph. Only face you can keep quickly. Going further, you're going to have all the interview rounds, right? So everyone has to be camera ready. You have to switch on the cameras whenever you're speaking to me and externals. Please make sure you're following that. Okay. So you have to be camera ready. How many have switched on their cameras now? No one is ready? No, I don't see anyone. Let me see this. Only my camera is on. Anyways, we will have multiple sessions going further. So next time, please make sure you're switching on your camera because we need it for a documentation purpose. Is that clear, ma? So it is should be an face to face whenever we are doing some guidance sessions. Clear? All right. So let's proceed with my screen. Okay. So we have a Rishi MSME incubation cell, and then the Idea Hackathon 4.0 has been released, right? And then your seniors have done 3.0. We were able to upload 9 different ideas with the help of many experts who have come to the our college, who helped us in shaping up the idea and refining the idea and then documenting it, and then submission process was I'm the Spock who will be submitting the ideas, but the guidance will be given by the external trainers who are specific to the technology you are building your business idea, right? So to brief about what is Idea Hackathon. One second. Okay, so Idea Hackathon. So as I told you, we are approved MSME incubation cell at our premises itself, and TPCell handles this incubation cell. And we got the approval since 2000. It's been 4 years from now. We got the approval. 2020 January 5th, we have received the approval. Right now, what ideas you can submit to MSME? Right, the format and all I will share shortly, but I want you to understand what is the program, right? So the themes that you can handle, right? So PM Vishwakarma. So there are 18 different, trade related, many other sectors which you can explore. I will share that shortly. But what we are looking at is the frontier technology in MSME, right? For you, at least, because we have done a EY program, we have trained you on the web development, and any other students who want to explore on the other technologies and put up their technology stack as not the web development, any other technology stack also, we welcome them. And this program is not just for our college students, it is for faculty also and for the externals also. So any of your relatives who want to submit an idea, business idea, they are welcome to Rishi MS. They can contact me and we will help them with the document format, and they can start documenting and going further. These documentation, once you have completed the documentation based on the format given by MSME, what happens is there is a selection process again, right? Not all ideas we will take it further, but there is a selection process. So we bring in experts from the various domains, banking, technology specific, and industry specific. And then it could be a person who can advise you whether your idea can be taken forward or not, right? So those panelists will be formed shortly, and then uh, we will make the out of the number of ideas we have got, the best possible and selected by the panel will be taken forward, and will be submitted to MSME through our portal, right? So as we are speaking about the primary themes for the idea here, right? So second one is frontier technology in MSME, and then third one is enhancements and indigestion, right? And sustainable development. So your themes have to be around these particular themes only. That is when they will accept the idea. So you can search on what are all the different you know different uh, subsections or sub themes you can move into by searching into the Google. And any questions you have, you can let me know, right? And then the eligibility aspect, as I told you, uh, all the students, faculties will be eligible, right? And then the externals also are eligible. So students who want to immediately get started with the documentation, we will share the example documents. With the help of the example documents, you can frame your document, and you can take the guidance, right, from me initially. And then going forward, I think in another 2 days, we will have a expert session, experts coming in who will also help you to frame your idea into a better I mean, the idea can be framed or improved in a way that it can have a better market reach, right? So it should be able to map to all the users once you are building a prototype, right? The idea has to span to various users, right from um, young children, if they are using that app or website, or the more the audience, the better the reach, the better the business, right? So that is what we are discussing. So once your idea has been selected, right? Once your idea has been selected by the MSME, what happens is they're going to give a 15 lakh fund, right, to the college to help you build the prototype. For example, if Rani wants to build a web application or a web app, right? Android app she wants to build. So what a college does is they have various partners, skilling partners, development partners, training partners, right? So there are so many partners. So we will align the right partner who can help you on building your prototype. So this 15 lakhs will be utilized in building the prototype, right? So once the prototype is built, it is your responsibility to take it to the market, right? Where the users have to use that application, whether it is a web application or a mobile app. You have to make sure that the users are using, and whatever the business you thought of, that has to start rolling, and it should bring in the profits for you, right? So that's the that's the aim of Idea Hackathon 4.0, right? So submission is one end, and then selection is another end level, and then after selection, you taking it to the next level will be the level 3. Okay, so that is the financial support they will provide. uh, the documentation format, I'm going to share it right now. I will just show you how it's going to be. Once your documentation is ready, then we will see how we can map to the portal, right? Then we will let you know how what you should do once your documentation is ready. So your documentation should be ready um, within 4 days from today. Okay, within 4 days, by 21st, you should be ready with the documentation. After that, I will let you know how to register in MSME as a student, and then what, no, where to select our college, so that your idea is being mapped to Rishi MS. Once it is mapped to Rishi MS, then um, out of the received ideas, what I will do as a SPOC is based on the judges' um, results, right? They will select few ideas. Out of them, I'm going to based on their selection list, I'm going to submit to MSME. That is my role. Okay, So any questions so far till now, please let me know. Prasanna, over to you first, then the others, please, because I want
No,
you
ma'am.
to. It's all clear. The process is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we go ahead with the documentation format?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rest of the students, do you have any questions, ma'am? Quickly let me know so that we can proceed further. Is it clear? No? All right. Raishwari says she's clear. Rest of the students quickly acknowledge so that we will spend at least 1 minute here to clarify any of your questions, and then we will move further with the documentation. All right. Okay. Otherwise, how are you all? When are you back to the college? Wednesday, you are reporting? Tomorrow? Keep messaging or unmute yourself. I want you to talk. It's high time. You are in 4-1, isn't it? You should be given a chance to speak, then you should keep talking. You're back, all of you, tomorrow? Because we are supposed to work on this continuously, uh, submit the ideas to MSME, and then parallelly, we'll be doing other activities, also very important activities. I will let you know shortly after we finish this session. I'm trying to close this in a minute. Okay, I'm going to stop the sharing and then reshare. Give me a minute. Am I visible on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask. I'm just putting up the documentation, example document, so that it would be easy for you to understand. These are your the documents which I'm going to share today. It's the format that you must follow, and it's your immediate seniors documents which they have submitted. I will also let you know the background of it. The students, your senior students have gone to Tech Mahindra for an internship. They were trained on blockchain, and once they were trained on the blockchain, they started coming up with the innovative ideas, and then they presented before 130 different colleges in Telangana. And then our college stood out, and our college's idea was selected as the first um, best innovative idea among the 130 colleges, and the same ideas were framed and shaped with the help of experts, and then it is being presented to you right now. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Give me a minute. Okay, it's a PDF format which you must submit. Okay, it should have a first subheading. Heading should be title, right? So the idea was based on the blockchain technology, and she wanted to build a blood bank system with the help of blockchain technology, right? This was submitted by Vaishnavi. You must be knowing that they were twin sisters who left the in 2023, right? So 24, right? So they have submitted this idea. Uh, so first thing is the title, and then the use of any existing intellectual property, right? Or if you are using any existing intellectual property, you must let them know here. And then the newness and uniqueness in your idea, right? You have to brief it here. What is different from other applications that are already there in the market? You're supposed to write down what are the important unique things which you are doing in your business idea, right? So that is what has to come here in this section. Objective and concept. What is your objective and the concept behind, uh, and then which technology you are taking up. So you can brief it here in the objective, right? And then you can also come up with few of the reasons why you have taken this business idea. For example, if there is any loss of lives because of a tampering of blood while it was transferred to patients. So you can come up with few cases that are there, and then you can say that that is the objective why you have come up with this idea. There is a lot of fraud activities happening. Hence, we feel that there should be an uh, streamlined process where patient will get a fresh blood, or the blood um certain entries are made, or should be tracked. Then only after the medical officer checks all those parameters of the blood, then only it is being given to the patient, right? So the concept behind what Vaishnavi's idea was, right, the blockchain, there was an IoT device connected to an the blood sachet once the donor gives it. So there is an IoT device connected to it, and then the cloud, the IoT device sends the updates on the time and the date, when the donor has given, and it keeps updating every 15 minutes, right? So the cloud has, the database tracks all the information, and then and there is an expiry date also, and the temperature also is being looked at, because without the proper temperature, we cannot have a right blood sample that can be given to the any patient. So this IoT devices tracks the wellness of the blood, and then through blockchain, the data cannot be transferred to blockchain. Hence the blockchain technology was being integrated into this idea, right? So that was the objective. You can read this further, how she has drafted, and it should be with the particular number of lines of sentences, because the more number of sentences will not be accepted by the MSME. So you have to look at how concise your sentences are, and how you're actually relaying your objective to the um, uh, MSME, right? The concept, right? Within the concept, you can detail the steps that your system is following. The first thing is sample blood is collected from the donor, and then various tests are performed, right? And then after it is done, then it is taken to the actual donation place, and then corresponding blood bank. So these are the steps that are being done within the idea. So similarly, you will have your own application and certain steps it follows to reach the end goal, right? So it has to follow certain steps. So similarly, you will have to draft your documentation, right? And then the proposed system, what are you proposing, and how the patient will get benefited. So this is what you're supposed to draft it in the proposed system. Yes, someone has a question. Okay. And if you have any diagram or any picture that you want to show, the flow chart, right? This is a flow chart. This is how the steps are following. So she has shown in the form of a diagram here. So this is acceptable. A workflow she has shown in the form of a diagram. Or you can have your flow charts, however way you want to draft, you can put it that way, the diagram. And then she has given the second diagram, which says that I have an IoT device, and then there is a tracking of information to the blockchain, and then later the information is retrieved whenever it has been transferred to the patient. So all this information she has put in a nice one diagram. So and then data management and transparency is something that you can put up here. Trust, security, this is specific to the technology, but however few are the common things which you will have to use it for your technology stack as well. You can use it for your technology stack. So please look into this documentation, right? And you can utilize it and frame your idea in a similar manner. The format should be the same, right? The format, this is a MSME given format. So use this format, and then accordingly try to draft your idea. Okay, so she has given a case study in 2023. What happened because of a blood fraud? There are many lives have been lost, right? So this is what she has put it as a case study here. Similar issues, she has put some more examples also, some more previous frauds she has put up here, so that the focus of her idea, the uniqueness of her idea will be highlighted. That is the important point here. Then how much, what is the time you will need to build this application, right? She said it takes 11 months, right? Out of this 11 months, how much you need for the analysis, how much you need for prototype building. So these you can, if you are not aware, you can let me know. I will let you know, I will explain you how much time it takes based on the SDLC process. Okay. Financial requirement and format, here you will have to draft the given details about how much you for the developing a simple application, pre-assessment questions and other procedures, so how much cost it takes. So you have to put in the cost here, and ultimately you have to give the total amount that is involved in building your application. Okay. And then achievements of this idea, you can also say that because her idea was won the first prize at idea presentation on blockchain among 130 colleges, right? And also she has presented in ESEI, and she was successful, she got the second prize, right? So these act as an authentic authenticity for an idea, because a few other organizations have given first and second prizes, hence she has added it here. Okay, any questions on the format, students? Please let me know. Nishita, Nishita, Rani, Amulya, any questions about the format? Are you comfortable with the format? Does it look complex? Unmute yourself and speak. Rani, what do you think?
No questions, ma'am.
Does it look easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Rajeshwari, what about you?
Easy, ma'am.
It looks easy. Okay,
Yes.
you have many resources available. You have ChatGPT, so you can draft it, but it will take. You have a sufficient time. 4 days from now, you should submit your document if you have a business idea. So, how many students? I mean, I can ask this question tomorrow also, but today, if you are prepared to start drafting the document, how many are interested today? And it is good that you have some unique idea in mind by tomorrow, and then you start drafting a document. See, all of us, our students who are going to pass out this year, right? So that is your batch. We want to take your ideas and submit to MSME, see how well it works, and then you can become an entrepreneur rather than moving into an IT, right? You can start off your own business if your idea is going to be successful, right? So that is what we are aiming at. All your ideas needs to be drafted. So any idea you have, we want you to come up, start working with us, and then we will provide you the required guidance, and you can start documenting. Right? Uh, Rest of the students, Prasanna, what about you?
No doubts, ma'am.
Doubts is one. Um, how well you can format your existing idea into this document?
I'll update the previous document, ma'am.
Yeah, that document you cannot. This is the format you must follow. So this you make it as a main document, okay, and
Okay,
then
ma'am.
use the information from your previous document.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Otherwise, the format is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Where is your friend Priyatana?
I don't know, ma'am.
You didn't call her?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I
She
think
has to. Hmm.
she is also attending the
She's there.
class,
Kirtana
ma'am.
is there. I didn't
Yes,
hear her. Otherwise, she'll have a lot of questions, isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So Sai, I think Kirtana has submitted one idea last year itself in the MSME. I was interested if she has any new idea this year. Just talk to her once. She's your friend, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'll ask
Talk
her,
to her
ma'am.
and ask her to message me. Rest of the students, what do you think? You want to come up with any of the ideas tomorrow? Rajeshwari,
Ma'am,
what are you planning to do?
I'll I'll try to think, ma'am.
Yeah, think about it. Okay,
Yes,
come up
ma'am.
with an idea, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
see the same idea. We can improve, and we can talk. We can make it as a um, you know uh, we can evolve it. But the talking is very important. You have to come
Okay.
up with an idea, right?
Okay.
So every idea can be made into the idea that can be submitted to MSME. So students are encouraged to submit, come up with the idea initially, and then from tomorrow onwards we will have a quick sessions. Whoever is ready with an idea, we can take a one-on-one or a team. You can have a team size of 5 or a less, right? Not more than team size of 5. So you can be two, or you can be a single user who can submit your idea. So make a team. It would be very interesting if a team is working on an idea. Everyone have their own idea, and then you can um, try to bring in the best features into the application, or the idea you have. So you will have a group mate, right? So involve all of them, and then make a team. Okay, start working with them from today onwards, because um, this activity is very important for the final years, and we made sure that 9 to 12 ideas have been submitted. That means 12 into 5, 60 students were involved every year. From your class also, why we are looking up is you all have gone through an EY program, right? 60 to 65 students have gone through the engineer program, and they have given you the technology awareness, and then you have worked on the projects, and then you are doing internships through their platform, and then going for the placements also will come up from the next gen platform. Um, but the whole idea of EY team was to give you an innovative mindset as well. So they have given you a chance to present your unique idea after they have finished the project work, which were predefined projects. So you should understand what the the from the college side, from the company side, it's a CSR program. What they are trying to do, they want you to be an innovator, along with being perfect in the technology, right? So the aim is that. So all our the college faculties and the externals who are helping us, the aim is the same, right? They want you to be the best as an engineer, be more creative, come up with an innovative ideas, right? So all are clear with the MSME Hackathon 4.0 students? Please raise your hand or you can put a message in the chat box. All are clear with the process, what we are going to follow? Okay, so start thinking about what you want to put up. So we will have a discussion um, every day from starting today. And every roll number will be reached out, and I will ask for the team members, and then we will make a team and come up with an idea, and then we can frame it as an no, we can improve the idea and take it further. Okay, if they, I would wait for another 2 minutes for any questions, and then I will give time for you to think about, any web application or a mobile app that can help, many users to make their life easy on a certain process or a certain problem, right? Problem. We discussed so many times about the design thinking examples, right? So from the first year, we were talking about the design thinking examples, right? So apply those concepts as well and come up with an idea that will help you to become a better engineer going further, right? So that is very important. Right. So, any other questions you can let me know. Otherwise, I will also showcase another PDF, another idea. This was one on the blockchain technology. I will take another 2 minutes for showcasing you another idea. Let me know if you are able to see my PDF. Is the second PDF visible? Heal up. Anyone unmute and speak? Is the
Yes,
second
ma'am.
PDF visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Heal up is another idea of an your senior. So this is the title she has put up. Any existing intellectual property, she says no. She wanted to build it from the scratch, from the starting. And the newness and uniqueness is it is more about, Ayurvedic and herbal treatments. She wants to work on that. And our idea is to generate a health management system. Our app is designed to revolutionize the way you manage your health and wellness, right? And they have come up with a few features their app gives, right? The modern healthcare Ayurvedic herbal treatment plays an important role. Hence, they have emphasis that this is a very important, treatment and which has been going on from as a tradition in our culture. And our app has a feature of medical price comparisons. In this, it allows people to compare prices between stores and brands. It can help customer make purchasing decisions quickly. Customers can also customize their orders by placing the whole order from multiple stores. See, this is something that is unique, right? So multiple orders from multiple stores, right? So which I have not seen till now. It also contains a e-prescription applications. Patients can avail medicines without waiting for hours or days to have a door authorized prescription. This type of application helps in setting up a comfortable ecosystem where doctors, pharmacies, and patients work in a complete alignment. Our app provides a feature that allows users to communicate with others. Users can contact each other who is suffering from the same disease. So they are creating a community. This is also very interesting, right? So see, this is healthcare of Ayurvedic, but among this Ayurvedic, they are creating a community. Can provide an avenue for support, information sharing, and a community feature. Objective: be dedicated to empowering you to take care of your health and well-being. Objective of our app could be to provide user with the easy access to medical information, personalized health tracking, appointment scheduling, remote counseling to improve their overall well-being, right? Concept: health profile. So they will store the health profile. They have a appointment and reminder feature in their application. Health tracking is there, health insights is there, tips and articles are available, community support is there, health challenge and rewards, one of the feature, right? So pricing, they can have a comparison between the different stores, and then multiple orders, Ayurvedic features, communication and contact, symptom trackers, and then potential areas of application industries. So I feel that they have covered a lot in their application, but it does have a uniqueness because comparison, then potential risks, right? So these are helping the, the user who use this application in many ways, right? With the help of the community, with the help of the doctors, they are going to align in the business idea. Oh. How many felt this idea was good? Quickly message in the chat box. And they have showed some statistics around same, which is interesting for me. I want you to go through this document because that will give you some ideas on how to present your idea. Okay, so please go through these two documents, and if you need more documents also, I will share. The thing is, what I felt is these two would be sufficient for you to uh, come up with an idea and then draft your idea into a documentation. So please look into the process flow, how the app will show which features, right? They have built a, HTML pages as well, if you see, which will show us the, page-to-page navigation here. Registration page is there, right? And then, yeah, similar to the previous document, here also, it looks at the expected timeline of building an application, and then financial requirement, um, what you would, I mean, for what you would need an finance, and then the amount that is needed for each of the, particular SDLC process. They have drafted it here nicely, and the total cost is 9 lakhs only. And then the team members, if you see, there are 5 team members who wants to take this idea forward, right? So how many of you felt that this idea was good? Please message in the chat box. You like it, you would like to use it if it is there, if the application is there. Okay, good. If application is there, even I would like to use it. It looks very appealing for me. The blood bank thing was something that, it's not reachable for a patient. It was more high level for a donor as well as the, the patient, right? But this is looks for many users, and then the market looks very good for me for the, for taking this idea forward. All right, so I will give you today to think about such ideas, unique ideas that will bring in a change, that will remove the pain points of the, common user, and then such apps that will help many people, and then the profit also, whatever the profit you would get, you can, build and create an employment. Uh, you can be, boss, you can be the manager, you can be CEO of the company, and then you can give an employment for the rest, and be an entrepreneur. Think about it today, and tomorrow we will discuss more once you come up with the ideas. Okay, and then we will have Krishna sir also tomorrow in the call, who will also, discuss about your ideas that were recently given. But today's focus is more on, the documentation you looked at, right? So I wanted you to rethink uh, about what you have thought before, and then tomorrow we will see how best you will come up with the ideas, and then however, whatever may be the idea, please come up, discuss with us. That would be the best way to take it further. Is that clear, all of you students? All right. So I will let you know the meeting time tomorrow. Again, it would be after your academic hours, right? We will have fresh mind after you go home, and we will again discuss about the same. And the end goal should be you every student should be involved in submitting an idea. That is what we are looking at. So let's strive towards it, and start thinking about what best as an innovator you can do for the country. Thank you all students for the joining the session. Thank you, Krishna sir, for joining the session. And the students who couldn't join, I will share the recording so that they will have they will look into it, um, when in their leisure time. But tomorrow, we will try to address all the students and uh, see that we shape these ideas into the best ideas and submit to MSME. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Krishna sir. We will conclude the session now. We will connect tomorrow again. Thank you.
ఏంటమ్మా అంటే తమిళ నేను చెప్తే మా అమ్మగారు మనవరాలు విజయనగరం మీరు అని చెప్పి అడుగుతున్నారు. ఓకే.